Nathan Weinland at Remax Alliance here, and Rob Levy down in Queensland, Australia, who by the way does a phenomenal job using video to promote his properties, suggested that we do a video on viewer retention and engagement. So here are the top 5 tips to do exactly that. Here's the first one. Don't stop. Play it all the way to the end, promise, all the way to the end. Good. So in this video, I'm going to talk about a few little tips in order to keep people interested in your videos, as well as how to analyze your analytics. So number 1 tip, don't be a talking head. Now, I know that's what I'm doing right now, but you want to overlay your audio with some other video, some different things. It just makes it much more engaging and entertaining, something to allow the viewer not to just have to listen to your monotone voice go on for hours on end. We did an entire vlog series called the top 10 video mistakes that people make, or something along that line, and that would be a good one to look at. We'll link it down below. That'll have a lot of other tips in it. So what you want to do is you want to consider your audience. Make sure that you know who you're shooting for. They're going to tolerate different styles and so forth. This style is great for maybe an educational vlog series where I'm talking about how to use video in your real estate or lending careers. But if this is for a client, I really want to make sure I get outside. I want to make sure that I mix it up to try to really keep them engaged and keep their interest. Real important to focus on who your audience is so that you know what your style is and you know how you're coming across. There's also a considerable difference between even your client base. So you might be talking to existing clients that you're in the middle of a transaction to, and they're really going to be tuned in and focused to what you're saying, and you're going to have their attention for a long period of time. But somebody who is a potential client that you're trying to round up, you've got about 5 seconds to capture their interest, find something that's interesting to them so that they will stay engaged with you, or else they're gone. And your analytics are going to show that. And that leads us into the analytics. Now, I am certainly an expert at analytics. Well, actually, why don't we just bring in an expert on analytics?
Okay, let's just jump right into the difference between YouTube and Facebook analytics.
Alrighty, so the third thing that you're going to want to do in order to help keep engagement is to check your analytics. You can do this on YouTube by going to the YouTube studio, then going to your video. Let's do this Happy Easter video, and you can view the analytics here, or you can click on it and view the analytics here. So for this particular video, we have a pretty high retention rate of about 97% because we sent it to our clients for Easter, but because of COVID this year, we couldn't go visit them, so we probably had a higher retention rate because of that. Now, about 51 seconds into the video, we start to lose people and it starts to drop off. If you go to 51 seconds into our video, you can see that that is the end screen for the video. You can use this to your advantage and see where your retention rate is dropping off and seeing why that is. Sometimes it's because you've been talking too long and people got bored, so they clicked away. Now, if we look at the Easter video, it only had about 37 views, whereas our top 10 mistakes when starting video has about 200 views. If we look at the analytics on that one, you're going to get this nice slow descending curve, and that is because people click on your video, it's not what they thought, they click away. This audience is less likely to watch the video all the way through. Also, it's 7 minutes, so it's quite a bit longer than our 1 minute Easter video. As you can see, we have about a 37% average retention rate for that. Okay, so I pulled up a completely separate video where our audience retention looks a little different. Here at 39 seconds, you can see that we have a huge spike in people watching to 100%. If we go to the video, we can see that pie your family would like by Thursday, November 14th. This is when the RSVP date showed up on the video. So people were skipping until they saw the date, then paused it, watched the 5-second section of that video, and that is why we see this spike. It can go the other way too, as I was saying before. You can also see analytics on Facebook. You go to your business page and click on Insights. Then you can go down to Videos and then click on the video that you want to see the analytics for. Here you can see audience retention, and here Facebook does this nice thing where you can see the video as you run through the retention rate. As you can see, we had a huge drop off here at a minute and 30 seconds or so, because that is when the end screen started. Also, you can see that we have a high retention rate for about the first 10 seconds of our video, because Facebook provides a 10-second preview of most of your videos. People are watching 10 seconds and then continuing to scroll.
So each of the platforms has totally different style, and you have to be aware of both keywords, tags, titles, descriptions. They're all going to be completely different depending on the platform that you're looking at. If you're talking about Instagram, then your videos can only be about a minute long. So you're gonna wanna keep it short, because that is what Instagram is all about. Whereas YouTube, you can have longer videos. Facebook has 10-second previews of your videos. So everything is a little bit different. So really research the platform that you're going to be using the most, and make sure that you really understand what their algorithm is looking for in your titles, descriptions, and keywords. As a general way of looking at it, both Facebook and YouTube are going to be looking for a lot of the same key phrases in both of your titles, descriptions, and tags. So if your video is all about how to make video, then video should be in your title, it should be in your description multiple times, and it should be one of the first tags that you put in. So let's just jump in and look at what that actually looks like when you're looking at the platform.
I'm in studio, I've clicked on one of our house tours, and at the bottom of the details page for this particular video, you can see our tags. Tags are in order of importance. The least important tag on here is fun, whereas the most important tag is home. These are the things that YouTube is going to pick up first and foremost, is these first tags. These are the ones that you want to make sure are most connected with your video. You want to make sure that the title has words that are in the description, and the description matches words in the title, and then your tags also match these words. That is just so that your video can be found on Facebook or YouTube through the search engine. If we go to the same video on Facebook, you can see that I have the exact same title, the exact same description, but there are considerably less tags on Facebook. That's just the way that Facebook works. As you can see, the tags for this particular YouTube video have a lot to do with real estate, the number of bedrooms, the number of bathrooms. However, if we go to a vlog instead, you can see how these tags are completely different, so that this particular video reaches the desired audience that we want. You can look up on Google which tags are currently trending. This will help you write a description and add tags that will help your video become discovered on YouTube through the algorithm. Of course, this only works if your video has something to do with the keyword. If you click on this, you can see that coronavirus, TikTok, Billie Eilish are the top searched topics.
So, keywords. They can be absolutely intimidating and scary. There is a couple of things that you kind of need to know when you're trying to build this list of words that describes your video best. Number one, do not overdo the keywords. If you put 14 million keywords in there, guess what? YouTube's gonna look at that and say, well, we're just gonna kind of promote all of these keywords. You'd rather do 5 really good that are really honed into your specific video. One of the other things to do that I always do at the end of my videos, my name's Kodiak, and my name's kind of hard to spell, so I have a keyword that's Codyak, because for some reason that's how many people try to spell my name. So words that are kind of hard to spell, it's definitely good to put in at the end, and that's only 1 or 2. It's not essential to do a ton of those. One of the most important things is that you make sure that your name is one of the keywords, so that when you tell people, oh yeah, I make YouTube videos and this and this and this, check it out, you can tell them search for my name, opposed to saying, oh, search for the Weinland Team at Remax. That's a lot of stuff, so make sure your name's one of them.
What are you doing in my seat?
Do the hat.
Don't forget to mix it up and have fun.
So, in closing, have some fun. Don't pay attention to the analytics every single hour. Don't worry about them. Log in once in a while, check them out, see how you can improve your videos, but don't get obsessed with them to where you're watching how many views, how long they had. If you've got videos that have some severe drop off at a particular point, go back and review what happened at that point. Why did people bail right there at that moment? A lot of times it's just a bad transition. They think you're done. They think that you're starting to repeat yourself. So make sure you watch those things, but not obsessively. Have some fun with it. Be a good creative creator and knock yourselves out. Bye-bye. Guess I'll do the hat thing.
Queensland, though.
What did I say?
Queens.
Queensland?
Queensland.
What did I say?
Queens.
I thought you'd stick it back up there.
Oh. I'm so confused. What are you doing in my seat? You were supposed to push me out of the way.
But that was funny.
That works.
And then you'll be able to be found, opposed to
What the fudge just happened?
just got really bright.
Missed it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
By like 5 shades brighter.
Your retention and engagement. So here are the top fits. That was good. I actually made it all the way through it. It's going downhill. So I watched myself the whole time.
That's good.
Really enjoy some nice, buttery, smooth, 120 frame per second roll of me making coffee because I'm Peter McKinnon. And I'm going to drink my coffee because I'm Peter McKinnon. And I'm going to make millions of dollars and everybody's going to want to sponsor me because I'm Peter McKinnon.